Michael Jordan. Game-worn 1992-1993 jersey hit the auction block, and this thing fetched record top dollar, $2.63 million. Can we get another look at that, Jenna, so folks can check it out?
It's crazy, the amount of money that some people have or organizations have. But, you know, I mean, I think that's a really cool piece. It didn't surprise me when I saw it. And I heard the amount. It didn't surprise me.
There's people with such deep pockets that can do this thing. And the other interesting factoid about that very jersey is that it was the exact jersey that he wore on the 1993 cover of one of the 1993 colors of Sports Illustrated. So it adds, I think that adds an extra layer to it. So they made the auction house there wound up that 2.63 million was part of a total of $18.4 million.
Wow.
That some folks have
just laying around.
Disposable cash.
Yeah, just laying around. I remember seeing an article way back, and I should have looked this up before we started Chicago Now, but like someone 40 years ago had a chance to buy a Michael Jordan's jersey for like $1,000.
Oh my gosh.
And now just think of how much it would, you know, be worth. And it was one of those jerseys, like one of his first ones that he had put on, like back in Peoria, and he took on like the Indiana Pacers. I remember in the article, something like that.
That rings a bell.
And
that rings a bell. So it wasn't a Bulls jersey.
Millions.
It was
No.
it was some other jersey that he had.
You know what?
on.
I think it was both another jersey and a Bulls jersey as well. I have to look it up. I should have.
So
thought of that.
it's all good. So the full uniform was I think we had a shot of it there with the shorts as well. That was the top selling item as well. And I want to point out some other Jordan memorabilia that brought in some pretty serious bids. These right here are the Air Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
Not the original, obviously. And the colorway, the original
he's just casually
colorway
wearing them.
is the, yeah, right. Yeah, this is $1 million pair of shoes right here, is the white, black, and red. Those, right? Yeah,
Yep.
there they are. A pair of 1985 game-worn and signed Jordan 1s from the Anthony Arduini collection. Those got $152,000. They've got at the Chicago History Museum, Gabby, I was there a few weeks ago, and they have another pair of those original ones, game-worn by Jordan. It was one of the first pairs that were, I think, ever sold. So it's super cool. A 1995 SP Top Prospects autographed card, $140,000 for that.
Wow. Yeah,
remember,
that's a lot of money.
Were you alive during that stint where he?
No, probably not.
Mid-90s?
Oh yeah.
Mid-90s?
I was alive in the 90s.
You were alive in the 90s.
Yeah, we'll keep it there.
Well, there's a cool little show there called When Jordan Rode the Bus, the Birmingham Barons. He played for the White Sox AAA affiliate.
Isn't that crazy? Think about how many professional athletes could also like be really good at a different sport.
Oh yeah.
And be multi-sport athletes, and it blows my mind.
They're,
just like pure athleticism.
Pure athleticism in the Deion Sanders, Bo Jackson model. You hear about guys like Allen Iverson, who they were an MVP in the NBA, but he was an amazing quarterback in high school. Just, I don't know.
Anyway, paying millions of dollars for a sweaty jersey. Like, think of how sweaty he got in those fans in jersey.
Some fans think that boosts the value, and it hasn't been washed.
Yeah, not for me.
Been washed.
Not for me. Some kind of new air freshener in their $1 million mansion.
There was another card, I believe, that fetched $128K as well. That's the one right there. Man, yeah, that dude is a juggernaut.
I want to know about these people who bought them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah?
They never publicized that. But
I
Gabby,
know.
here's the question before you move on. If you could own any iconic sports uniform, whose would it be?
Interesting. You know what? I've always had a weird fascination with Babe Ruth.
Oh, yeah.
So wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah,
I
that
always
would be.
loved that era growing up, and I remember like reading books, and I think I picked Babe Ruth as a person to like highlight in a paper one time when back in grade school. Yeah. So I have some weird fascination with Babe Ruth. Like his bat would be cool.
That would be ridiculous. I wonder how much those items. I don't even
know.
We'd have to do a little background research. Mine would be, I mean, obviously Jordan, but outside of Jordan, the shorts that Muhammad Ali had on during that iconic shot, where I can't remember the opponent, but like it's like I feel like it's a Pulitzer Prize winning photograph, but like those shorts that he had on during that fight, I think that would be what I would choose.
I mean, the possibilities are endless. Like, we have to have all these people to buy all these crazy, like, iconic sports pieces.
We had a comedian on set about a half hour ago who showed up wearing a Caitlin Clark jersey.
I did see that.
Did you see that?
I did see that. That was some controversy, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Angel Reese.